Hey, what's up, gang? Oh, look how zoomed in you are. This is
updates.
we got a little bit of Commander Smith Secret Lair. It's a secret. And as you can see, Lowry is super zoomed in because, of course, our Streamlabs did an update right before we started this, and now the cameras are messed up. So you're just getting super duper Lowry zoomed in, so it's gonna be awesome. So
Hi.
all right, so we have a new Secret Lair drop finally coming out on Monday. Every Monday, I think for the past month, we thought the Secret Lair was gonna drop, or this one in particular, and we finally are getting one this Monday. There's probably gonna be more to come because it is a super drop. Right now, the only thing that is spoiled is the Fallout stuff, and we actually don't have prices, so we're just gonna kind of go off of what previous ones are. So that's what we're going to do here. There is a little thing with this is we are going to talk about the breakpoint. If you don't know what the breakpoint is, you can look in the description. There's a nice little thing of summarizing how it all works, but it's basically taking how many of each in particular Secret Lair drop you would need to buy in order to get one free, because that's the point of this. Everybody wants to have this in their collection. So it's to get one free, and then if you're looking like I do, try to make a profit off of it, then at that point you make money. So that's when we do a breakpoint. If I say breakpoint 3, it means that if you buy 3 of these, then you will get one for free. And if you buy 4 of them, then you start making a profit. So profit. So, Lowry, how are we going to do this? We're just going to go through this. You're going to go through the cards, and then we'll kind of go through the breakdown and do the breakpoint and all that fun stuff. Right?
Sounds good to me.
All right, let's get started. It's going to be a quick one because we only got 3 of them here. At this point, probably a bigger one on Monday. But again, this is all the Fallout stuff. So the first one it's not actually the first one on their list, but it's the first one I have here. So points of interest. Now this one is actually interesting here.
Interesting. So you're when you're saying interesting, when I say that to my wife for like food, she's like, "So you don't like it?" Are you saying that, or
No,
are you saying that you like this?
I actually think that this one might be the best one out of the drop, but there's 2 of them that are really good. And I think this one, I did add a little bit of thing into this. I have how many decks all these are in. So when we get to, when we're going through that.
Aku, yes, the 3 Fallout ones are the only ones released so far. And so we have 5 cards in points of interest, and they're all lands. We have Command Beacon, which is solid. I don't use it a whole ton.
Yeah, I guess I don't either. I do it when it's more of like my commander is going to be cast a lot, or if it's a high casting cost commander, so the commander tax. That is in 185,000 EDH rec decks. So
that's enough. Yeah, and it already has the Galaxy Foil Secret Lair printing,
yes,
I believe.
Yep.
And that one's gorgeous.
Yeah. So I wouldn't say this isn't the premium version of it, but it is still a really nice one.
Yeah. And there are people out there that love Fallout, so all of these just kind of have more want to it because of the Fallout.
Yep. That's what the big thing here is going to be. The Fallout stuff.
Next one is Bajuka Bog, which is that's
605,000 EDH.
105?
No, 600. Right. 605,000 EDH rec decks. So
605?
605,000.
And I know you said it like multiple times, but it didn't really register.
I know you were reading the comments there for a second, so I was like, he didn't hear it because he said 105, and I'm like 605. No, the crazy. Well, this one actually has a good comparison because we did get the Lord of the Rings box topper one, so this one actually has a pretty good comparison.
Comparable,
pricing wise. So that's kind of nice here. What else do we get? We got this little guy over here.
So the other one that is great, I use this one quite a bit, but Reflecting Pool, giving you mana color for any color that you already control.
And that is in 212,000 EDH rec decks. So a lot. These are huge.
Yeah, that's big. Reliquary Tower is probably the biggest number on this list.
Dude, I didn't realize I think EDH Rec switched their number system up a little bit because I don't remember cards saying that they're in a million decks, but this is...
I don't remember that either.
But then you look at the top cards and there's like 6 million and all that stuff, so I think they changed things on EDH Rec Deck. I don't know what they did, but this is in 1.07 million EDH Rec decks. So... I can't believe there's
Sounds like Stump the Smith Savant might get tough for me here too.
Well, you know what it might be is maybe they merged with something that it pulls decks like one that they originally didn't. So that's maybe what happened there.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but yeah,
and the last one in this is Fabled Passage. I use this in almost every deck.
and this is 372,000 EDH rec decks. So all of these huge.
This was also in the Command Beacon Galaxy Foil reprint. So it's kind of funny that they're both in the same, but
yeah, exactly.
I dig it. I use them. So I'm all right with that.
So this one's really good. I'm glad we got. Well, I mean, the Reflecting Pool is one that we didn't really have a special one for. Bajuka Bog, we had the Lord of the Rings. I guess Reliquary Tower did. This is the first time we have like a. They have a judge one. Yeah, they have a judge one, but it's not full art or anything like that. And then we did get the last.
There's a lot of like store promos of it, and there's a lot of foiled promos
versions
of it.
Yep.
So
overall with this one, if we're going by the pricing of $30 for non-foil, $40 for foil, which they typically do. Sometimes with these special ones like Fallout, they'll add an extra $10, but I'm guessing that it's going to be those same numbers, the 30 and 40. So
I'm hoping so.
Yeah. So our non-foils for this, so again, it's $30. The total value is 60. You know, you have all of these are used cards, very highly used cards in Commander. So that's actually pretty good. That's a break point of 3. So I think that the total, you buy 3 of these, you get 1 of those free. And then likewise with the foil version, value is 90, so 40 to 90. But you got to take in fees and the shipping and all that. It's still a break point of 3, but it's a little closer to a break point of 2. So you almost can just buy 2 of these, and it pays for itself. But each one of the cards in foil is like $15 to $20. So this one's a pretty nice one for breakdown.
Gotcha. I mean, like I'm excited to get a Bajuka Bog foil at that price, and Reflecting Pool as well.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm a huge fan of the art, but I get it.
Yep.
And I'm gonna take it whatever I can get.
Right.
So
yeah. All right. Let's get into the bigger one, and I wouldn't say this one is the best one, but it has the most cards that we're dealing with here. But why don't you get us? What is this?
Okay.
One?
So the special. First one that there is. What is it? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in this drop. The first one's going to be Steel Shaper's Gift. You go 2 to 4 in equipment.
That's in 39,000 EDH rec decks. So
yeah, and this just got reprinted in Commander Masters.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, the one that was in the fall there, whatever that was.
Okay.
That was Commander Masters, wasn't it?
Maybe that was more of a summer product, I think, but I don't know. It just was, and then the price kind of plummeted on it. Another one is Propaganda, which is highly played.
There is a secret layer of this one as well with the coin flip deck. So that one has the flip side. So I wouldn't say this one is the best version, but I'd put this at second. And it's in 202,000 EDH rec decks. That's our most used card in
this one.
Yep, in this one. Yep.
And then you have Elixir of Immortality, which is I think I've seen this in a game one time in my 20 years of Magic, and I think it was a pre-release set.
This one is it's only in 69,000 EDH rec deck, so I mean it's not.
That's still decent.
I mean it is, but yeah, if it was for one drop
decent.
Artifact, it's nothing. Like...
you also have Council's Judgment. That is a nice removal from. Again, this is kind of probably left on the wayside at this point in my playing career, but it's still
played with it ever,
solid.
Actually. Yeah, so that one's 23,000 EDH rec decks.
Okay.
This next one was really expensive, but they've printed it a few times now.
Yeah, Idyllic Tutor goes and tutors for any enchantment, puts it into your hand. Not a bad deal, fair. You know, it's just an enchantment for Fabricate version of it.
103,000 EDH rec decks, and then the last two are in the most. Well, not the most. We still had Propaganda as the most, but these are pretty high in these.
That's true.
Here.
Anger creature. If it's in your graveyard, all your creatures gain haste. Solid.
Yep.
It's a staple. Been around forever.
And that is.
And then Lightning Bolt, which is.
Oh,
sorry.
No, it's just in 113,000 EDH rec decks, and then Lightning Bolt is 186. So that was the second. Most. But yeah, Lightning Bolt, we've already had a Secret Layer, multiples kind of. We've had one
multiples.
Yes, we've had the Secret Layer. Hadouken was the special one. That's the one that's the most expensive by far for Secret Layers. But then we had the one Secret Layer drop that is the 4 different arts of Lightning Bolts. That one's a little tough because That one, I still have those 4 copies. Actually, somebody bought a Secret Lair thing off me today and was asking about it, and I was like, yeah, I still have all my 4 copies because they're at $5 a piece still. But the Lightning Bolt, the Hadouken, was selling for over 30 or 40. I think I sold those from the Street Fighter. But that was a bonus card. That wasn't like something you knew was going to be in there, so it's a little bit different.
Also true.
Okay, so value-wise, just before I give you the numbers, what do you think? Do you think this one is one that you would get before you hear the numbers, or
no?
Yeah.
No, I mean, if I'm into Fallout, again, I think I'm the one that says this. If you're into Fallout or you like or need any of these cards, you probably could get it. But a lot of these cards are really cheap or recently reprinted, or so it has to be for you. If you dig it, go get it.
Yeah,
There's
so
no problem there. But for me, nah.
The price is wrong.
Right.
I forgot
there
to
isn't
do
a
that
break
the
point
first
on
one.
this. It's
Yeah.
infinity, right?
Non-foil, you're looking at it's at 45, but then when you take shipping and the cost of fees and all that, it's like you got to buy 8 or 9 of these to even break even. Foils are a little better because you do have propaganda. At a full art foil, probably get to $20. The tutor probably 15. So you're at 75. The break point is like a 5 or a 6 for the foils of this. So
That sounds like a lot of work.
The price is wrong.
Yeah,
If it's not 2 or 3, you're not really trying to spec on it.
Yeah,
right?
then it's just more of
Them's the rules.
collection. Yep, exactly.
Okay.
So, all right, then we get to our last one of the 3 Fallout drops here, and this one's for 4 cards. This one's pretty damn good. But
right. That was my thought when I saw it as well. It's good, but I don't.
Yeah,
it's like you should feel dirty.
Yeah, right.
If you do this one,
there's a lot of naughty stuff in this one. Naughty. All right, so this one is
first
Vault
one is
Boy.
Vault Boy Cap Collector, but really it's Grand Arbiter Augustine the Fourth.
Oh, Trombley and his douchebaggy Grand Arbiter. That deck was horrible. So,
but basically making spells cost 1 more for your opponents.
And that's used 36,000 degenerates use this fucking card right here.
Son of a bees. And that's kind of the theme of this one, which is Vault Boy version of it. You have Winter Orb, which is also there, and it's meaning basically you can untap. Is that the lands one?
As long as the lands one, yeah. So
I think you only get to untap 1 land.
Yeah, and you have
per untap step.
You have 31,000 degenerates that use that card.
Terrible. And then you have Trinisphere, which means that is that the 3-mana one? So if any spell is cast for less than 3, it's going to be 3. Again, it slows down games.
Yeah.
I'm not against it, but I am. Don't play it against me, please. And then the last one is Sphere of Resistance. 2 mana, spells cost 1 more to cast.
So just making everything cost more.
Everything costs more.
This is for you degens out there because this is brutal with all the
I don't hate Trinisphere or Sphere of Resistance just for the fact that like if you have a slower deck or a slower game, you can put them in as hate cards.
Yeah,
but it doesn't end the game like Winter Orb. Winter Orb's terrible. Don't play that card.
Well, okay, so the Trinisphere is 22,000 EDH. So these aren't used by Commander players as much. Sphere of Resistance is 10,000 EDH rec decks. Those are more Legacy and Vintage cards,
right.
And then Winter Orb is more in the Commander realm. Obviously, Grand Arbiter as well. Okay, so overall, I have a little note. Oh, the only foil for the Sphere of Resistance is from the Invention. So that one is at $95. We are not going to say that that's what that one is going to be at, but just so you know, that's the only other foil that is in existence. Foil or non-foil wise, you have a value of $60 with 4 cards because everything here, Winter Orb, the cheapest is 20. Not the cheapest. There's Eternal Masters version, and that's kind of what I went on a comparison with, not like the revised and all that stuff. And that's at 20. Trinisphere is 15, and Sphere of Resistance is 20. So that's the cheapest version you can get of those. So that's
for non-foil.
For non-foil, yep. And actually, foil gets us to $95. So you're
not too bad.
I don't know where Sphere of Resistance is going to be, but I put it at about 30 potentially. I don't think it's going to be 90. I think it's going to settle around 30.
Yeah, probably not.
And again, when we do all these pricing, this is after you've received the Secret Lair and you're 10 to 16 months out when the market has bought up the early stuff. So maturing wise, this isn't like instantly this is what the price is going to be. It's like a year down the road after you receive all these cards. So that's kind of our guide there. And then Winter Orb is a $35 card in that. So this one's, has some value here. I mean, there's
solid.
There's 3 cards that are really expensive. I put Grand Arbiter at 10, but because it's a commander, a lot of times with the Secret Lairs, those go a lot higher because they're just people want to pimp out. Personally, I do that. That's what I pimp out is my commander. That's typically the most expentive card in my deck because I try to get the best version of that, and then we do our proxy.
Also,
rules
you proxy everything.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and we do our proxy rules. So that is normally the most expensive card in our deck or in my deck. So that this could maybe get up to 20, but I have it at 10 here. So personally, what would you do? Would you buy this one? Is this worth it? Is it not?
Yes, I would probably buy this in foil because I don't have, other than Grand Arbiter, I don't have any of these in foil, and I like shiny cards.
Yep.
So this is a good opportunity to get them in foil, even though, again, I'm not a huge Fallout art guy. So like that aspect of it, I like the precons, but I don't know how much
you're gonna like these.
I really like this.
Yeah. So we're both in the same boat.
So foil this.
Worth it. Yeah, definitely worth
foil the lands one.
Yeah.
And then probably try and skip the special. You buy one of everything anyway, but I don't plan on buying the special.
The middle
one.
Or the big one. Yeah. I definitely.
And then hopefully we get more with the super drop coming on Monday, right?
Yep. So we will preview the rest of that on Monday. But really quick, we do want to mention the bonus cards that on the Fallout site at Fallout on X, Twitter, whatever. These are the cards that are going to be in there. So we got, let's see if we can zoom in there. Nope, it's not allowing me to zoom in. Oh, there it goes.
Codex Shredder?
Codex Shredder and the Wastelands are going to be in there, which Wastelands are...
wastes
that
are lands.
Yep.
You don't want to confuse it with Wasteland.
Right. Yeah, that's a good point. Waste, basic lands are going to be in there. And then a little special bonus occasionally, like the other ones that we've had, like 1 out of 20, you open Relentless Rats or whatever pops up in it. But we're gonna have Monovault as the super special bonus card. So
that'd be a nice get.
I'm assuming the lands one is gonna have the wastes, and then the other 2 will have the Codex Shredder. So if you're wondering price wise, Codex is probably a $5 card at most. The waste will get up there though, because they have had Secret Lair with the Warhammer ones. Those came with the bonus was wastes, and those I was selling for I think 15 to 20. And so I think,
and also when somebody wants them, they want a lot.
It's because that's,
and if you're only getting one,
unless
that
you're
tends
doing
to go up.
Yeah, and then obviously Monovault, you're 50 plus at least. If you get this early and you list it right away, you may even get over 100 just because people won't know how rare, or we won't know how rare they are until everybody starts getting their Secret Lairs. So, okay, so that's it. That's the whole Secret Lair. It's a secret. You want to plug us, Lowry, and we get on out of here?
Oh, that's a good point. Hey, we're the Commander Smiths. We do a podcast, and every Monday night we also do videos like this, or deck building, or shorts that you can find us on other various platforms as well. Probably not at X, but
whatever. We're
also,
there. We're the monitoring X. We don't do anything on X anymore. We just look at everybody else's
If you
shit.
enjoyed this video, please give a share, like, and subscribe to the Commander Smiths. We also have a store and a Patreon and a Discord. We do a lot of stuff. If you should check us out, hang out a little bit, and otherwise, yeah.
And again, like you mentioned earlier, we're probably going to be doing the bigger drop on Monday. So if you're watching this over the weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and you want to know the whole thing, even if they reveal it, we'll do the big breakdown on Monday. So check us out Monday evening at 9 p.m. Central. Urzus for life. Thank you, Tad. All right. All right, that should do it. We'll see you guys.
Bye. Sorry, I choked on my spit.
Hey, gang, the best way to support the Commander Smiths is make sure you slap that like button. And if you haven't done so already, subscribe to our channel. Also, check out our online store, commandersmiths.com, where we have metal tokens, mugs,